Hey Capricorn, welcome to your bonus reading. If you're new, welcome guys to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's see what we have for our Capricorns in your bonus reading. This is for the next 2 months or the last 2 months of the year. So November and December guys, let's see what we have. Passion ignites. Ooh, new beginnings, exciting. And suffering in silence here. If you're worrying that, am I always going to be single and things like that, no, never fear. New beginnings is here. Passion ignites as an opportunity for a new romance, new beginning. This is like, this passion ignites, it feels like your desires being lit within you, that excitement, something that makes you feel alive again being lit here after you've been single, a long time here with the Nine of Swords. I feel like you've been on this journey that's been, usually the Nine of Wands is a long journey, but this feels like a journey that was, had a few knives in your back that you had to take care of. So definite suffering there, but this cycle is coming to an end. If you believe here, claim it guys. You want this new beginning. Recovery, yeah, that's what you've been going through, and this is why things haven't taken off for you yet, because you had to recover. So don't think that it won't happen. It's just that you've been going through this time of recovery. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So yeah, this isn't the usual person. So I wonder what your usual type is. No, I don't want to bring that out in the reading. But this is somebody completely different from what you're used to. So if it is somebody they will have changed and like on huge levels here that you won't recognize their soul. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So yeah, I feel like you're coming back to the light here, because it's like this passion igniting. So after the Ten of Wands, we see the Ace of Wands. After the struggle, the burden, we finally get to see the light, and you're being guided back towards the light here in this new beginning. Okay. I honor how I want to feel. Good for you guys. Honor it. How do you want to feel? Honor it. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Okay, so if you are suffering in silence and have these unfounded fears, because that's the Nine of Swords there, fears of things that might happen, what if they happen, those what ifs and those mights that probably won't happen. So it's unfounded fear and making yourself suffer in silence and creating anxiety. The presence of love will always cast out fear. So let it start from within, that love, and let it build and cast the fear out of you. And honor how you want to feel. If you feel scared, tell yourself feel scared, and then you can say, well, what do I want to do about that? What can I do about that? And so forth, okay? So we see the Fool here, and the Ace of Wands. Like I say, it feels like, you're ready to take this leap of faith. A lot of the times when we don't know where we're going or what's next, it's because we lack the desire to manifest what we want for our future. So if you feel like, I don't know what's coming next, and sit down with yourself and say, what do I want next? Start requesting what you want next from the universe, okay? When we use the universe as our primary teacher, and to say, hey, this is what I want and this is what I have, then we can go forward into manifesting it. Because I feel like you, again here, Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, you've been soul searching a long time, and Three of Cups, waiting on this good news, this union, waiting on this love. I feel Nine of Wands, so there's the Nine of Wands. So 999, did I just have that for you again, Capricorn, the other day? Or it may have been a Taurus, but it's a lot has been going on where you've been working on yourself, healing yourself, protecting yourself here after a lot of situations were coming to an end. Something major ended in your life, which sent you on this soul searching with the Hermit here. I definitely feel like you're ready for the good times to return here with the Three of Cups. Maybe a little bit still guarded, maybe from love or from allowing people back in, because you're trying to protect the fruits of your labor, but that cycle's nearly over as well. You're nearly ready to let somebody in. Nine of Wands, I call this fence of protection, solely because one day when I was doing a reading, I was like, looking at the Nine of Wands, and I kept getting this Jesus build a fence, and so I googled it, and then it came up on YouTube as a song, and it's this fence of protection. I think it's it might be a song that's sung in a church or something like that, but yeah. And I really think that you are now understanding that the Nine of Wands was this fence of protection around you, and you're ready to come out of it. You're looking at everybody socializing on the outside and moving forward, and I think you're ready to move forward too. You've had this breakdown of something major, so it could have been huge change in your life that is going to stick around forever. So the change could be even the death of a loved one or the breakdown of a relationship, and you're changed forever with this, which sent you into that hermit mode. Can be accidents or any sort of thing like that. It's just your spiritual catalyst, whatever it was to you, to get you to a place where you have this shake up and you really want to take a look at your life all over again and start from within, and that's the hermit. Although I definitely feel you want love and you welcome love, you are a little bit guarded here. So it's asking you, keep an open mind, open your fence of protection a little bit. As long as your boundaries are high, use what you've learned on your spiritual lesson. You are ready for this new beginning. You might need a little bit of a push from the divine, but you are ready nonetheless. Okay, guys? So don't make the divine push you. It'll come out as a tower. The Strength card. What's great is I've been seeing this a lot, okay, for people. The Strength card right now. The Strength card is when we have to do that mental pruning. We have to tell ourselves, when things start to go negative, we have to change it to a positive mindset and regain our strength. So I see you coming back to a place of strength and taming that inner beast that's telling you to have fear or have doubt, worry, concern. I feel like you're getting back to that place now. That's what the Strength card does for us. It lets us know that love will cast out fear, and you're like, well, I gotta live, and I can't live in this bubble that I've created for myself, so I've got to take this risk and jump with the Fool, which will be very good for you here. The Hangman, yeah. So this is your soulmate waking up, Capricorn. So this is a wake-up call for some. I believe, you've had your wake-up call just because, you're in that fence of protection. So at one point you felt very vulnerable. So I believe this is somebody waking up towards you. You're in that recovery stage. So with this passion ignites, I feel like who or whatever it is you desire is coming towards you here. Okay, interesting. Five of Cups. There's this longing for love that is in the reading here. I'm trying not to out you too much, but there is this longing for love and connection and togetherness that the soulmate will bring you. I feel though you've got to have an open mind, because it might not be the person you have in mind, or it might be somebody who's not your usual type of person to date. So all that you're longing for, the universe is sending you here. The Ace of Wands, it's opportunities, doors opening, new beginnings. All that is happening and being sent to you. You just have to see things from a different perspective. So for some of you, maybe you don't want to get back with your ex, let's say, and the ex comes back and they're completely different and you've got to keep an open mind. That'd be the lesson here. Or just say you do want to get back with your ex and it's a new person that comes along and you're like, well, I want endless love, and the divine's sending you endless love, but in the right person. So you've got to use your own discernment there. The Chariot, yeah, it's definitely a destined time now about meeting and new beginnings and opportunities for you to welcome in what you desire, what it is you want. For some of you, this is a new car. So I see a lot of money coming for some of you with a creative opportunity where you're able to buy yourself a new car. That Ten of Pentacles is raining on you here. This is all part of your recovery. It's all part of your blessings here as well. So others of you, this may be a new home or travel. But there's a lot of major arcana here. So this is moving you forward into the next part of your life after these major shifts and these endings here that we can see happening. Five of Wands. So any bumps in the road will be small, Capricorn. So it's not something to worry yourself about. This is that inner argument that we can have with ourselves, like, should I, shouldn't I? But we're seeing these fives as well, indicating change and wisdom. And this is what you want to be seeing. When we've been through those lessons, we want to see wisdom and change as the outcome. You don't want to say, hey, I've been through the lesson, let me go back into the same cycle, right? Because that won't serve anybody. So making these important changes brings these victories and triumphs and success here that you want. So don't fear this change, and don't fear letting somebody in when it's what your heart most desires. Okay, Prince of Swords, because here they come. Like it or not, this person is coming in very quickly towards you now. So what you've been praying for a long time is finally coming. It just might not look like what you thought it would, but it is the truth here, and the truth shall set you free. This is what you desire. This is what you want. This Prince of Swords is coming towards you quickly now. So you've got to open your heart, allow this person the opportunity to win your heart, let's say, because your soul longing for them and calling to them is waking your soulmate up and pulling them in your direction. Yes, this can be somebody you don't know. This can be somebody you've just met. You've called them in. So don't turn them away now, right? Because they're coming in quite quickly. They're getting through all these people. So they might be coming from a distance, and the travel might be theirs, you know. Let's see. I definitely see some of you being very creative and speaking, something like that, for a living. What goes around, what comes around, right? So for some of you it is an ex, but use your own discernment here. If your ex is you know, not great, then you know it's not your ex, right? So holding on way too tight, and what comes around. Some of you do have this ex that's holding on to you, and you might have to say, hey, sorry, no, and I've met somebody new, right? It might be a Leo, because I'm seeing this 8, I'm seeing this 8, could be Scorpio too. 8th house is Scorpio, the Leo card is the 8 here, but there's a lot of fire suggested. So let's see. Let's see. Strangely lonely, holding on to you way too tight. It's time for a treat. It really is. It's time for these blessings to come your way. So be open to receiving them, because a lot of people can't get over a lesson of learning how to receive, and they want to give love, and they have a lot of love to give, but they don't know how to receive, so they end up blocked from that. But it is a small thing for you to overcome if we can say, hey, you know, I finally learned how to receive. It was so easy. It was just loving myself, right? And then, yeah, it's 9. No, it's 10, sorry. So that would be card 1 is what I was getting to. It means self. But yeah, it's time to love yourself, treat yourself. All these pentacles and things like that, a lot of blessings coming your way. And I feel like this is somebody who's like, this is whatever you desire, because I'm seeing a lot of things that are sweet and desirable and things that anybody would want, sort of thing. And you being seen as sweet and desirable and wanted and things like that. Okay, twist out in my hand, breaking dawn and powerful personal growth. So yeah, I feel like this is about to change again. 5-5, as we can see here. Card 2, 3, so that's 5, and card forward 1, 5. So this is the change. This is the breakthrough that you're about to go through now because of that powerful personal growth. But it brings with it lots of blessings. And most of all, it brings new love here, new opportunities, new beginnings. You're at a new lesson here with the Fool. And if you're scared to love again, just remember the presence of love will always cast out fear. Good luck, guys.